Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amber and I love all things handbag related, with a little bit of emphasis on the brand Vera Bradley. I also do some content related to concealed carry and how that works with all of these beautiful bags that I love. So if any of that sounds good to you, then stick around and let's hang out. First of all, I apologize if I sound a little nasally today. My allergies are horrible at the moment, so I do apologize for that. So I finally found a few minutes to film my August online outlet sale order haul, and there's a lot of it to get through. So I'm just going to get started. So the first couple of boxes that I have are actually blankets. This is one of the oversized blankets in the navy and gold or yellow, whichever it was. And then the rest of them that I ordered were these cozy throws. These were, I can't remember, like $16 or something like that. So I ordered a ton of these. Everybody's getting a blanket for Christmas this year. So I'm not going to unwrap these. There's just a bunch of them. So yeah, another box full of blankets. I have a ton. I ordered a ton of these. So I've had all of this stuff sitting here for so long that I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what all's in these boxes. So I'm just going to start picking an item and we'll go from there. Okay, so this first item that I picked up is the pajama tank in Rainforest Canopy. And I've told y'all before that I feel like Vera Bradley's clothing can run a little bit small. So I did order this in the largest size available, which is a 3X. And it's enormous. I did the same thing with the robe. And maybe their clothing isn't as large as I think it is, but look at this. Yeah, I tried this on and it absolutely swallows me. Which wouldn't bother me. I think it's actually super cute. It just says summer vibes, and I think it's a really pretty tank, but it swallows me. And that wouldn't bother me. I would still sleep in it, except the way that this is cut in the back. It's got like a little bit of a racer back cut to it, but it's so wide on me, and this is cut in so far in the back that these little edges kind of stick out like wings on me almost. I don't know how to explain it, but this fabric just sticks out so far on the sides that when I try to wear it, it just pokes me in the arm, and that drives me absolutely insane. So I'm not sure if I'll try to wash it, see if it shrinks any, or I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Maybe if I wash it, this fabric on the sides will soften up a little bit so it's not like a dagger poking me in the underarm. But that is the pajama tank. This next item I have looked at over and over and over. Finally decided I better just go ahead and get the daggone thing. So this is the utility backpack. If I'm not wrong, I think this one was called the Lana backpack. Let me find the tag. The tag doesn't say that though. Where is the tag? Here it is. So yeah, it just says utility backpack in black. It doesn't say the Lana backpack. If any of y'all got this, did your tag say the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, I do have another utility backpack in the olive, and I do like this style quite a lot, actually, for a backpack. And I'm not a backpack girl. But I was hesitant because I do have other items in this recycled cotton black, and they are such a fuzz magnet. All of your lint sticks to these. But I gave in, and I'll show you why in just a second. Ultimately, I had to have it. So this is your utility backpack. On the side, you have these little clips that are functional. They come apart. So you can really cinch in the side of your bag if you want to with that. I don't think I've ever adjusted mine when I've used this. I don't know. On each side you have a zip pocket that I wish zipped in the opposite direction, but it doesn't. And this is why I had to have this bag, because of this interior. And I'll give you a better look in just a second on the inside, or the front pocket. But these are just zip pockets here on the side. I do wish that instead of zipping backward this way, that they would zip forward. I don't know. It's just my little thing. But you get that zip pocket on each side. On the back, there are no additional pockets, but this particular version has that, it's like a darker pink and then a baby pink in the center, like a racing stripe down it, almost. And then you have these really nice cushiony backpack straps. They're really comfortable. You have a little grab handle at the top, also super comfortable. This front pocket right here has some really good organization in it, I think. So it'll flap open like this, and inside here you have 2 slip pockets, and then you have a zip pocket right behind it. And these colors are kind of blowing out on the screen. Let me see if I can do a little bit better with the lighting. Alright, I don't know if that's going to help any, but this interior is just gorgeous to me. So that's the front zip pocket. And then your main interior, you have the little clip right here. And then you also have the little cinch with the little button clip on it to tighten it up or loosen it. And then on the inside, this bag is super simple. All that's in here is one big slip pocket in the back. But this will fit a tablet. I have not tried my laptop, but I don't think it's going to fit. But there's a better look at that interior. Those colors are showing up a little bit better. But I just think it's beautiful. And I have not seen this on any other bag. So that's why I had to get this one, because I wanted the interior. So that's the utility backpack in black, according to the tag. Next, I picked up the Go Ahead Convertible Crossbody in Stellar Paisley. This is the regular Go Ahead. I really like this style. So you have your adjustable, removable crossbody strap. And with this newer version of the Go Ahead, you also get, let me spin it around so I can show you. They have added the quick release rings on here now so that you can remove the shoulder strap without having to cut it off. So that was a great move on Vera Bradley's part, in my opinion. So on each side of this bag style, I'm sure that you are familiar. You get those slip pockets. You can get a traditional 16.9 ounce bottle of water in those. Across the front, you have a zip pocket. And I really appreciate that they could have done the solid black interior for this pattern, but they went with this really pretty kind of pearlescent gray. And I love that. I absolutely love that they didn't go with black. On the back, you have no pockets. You just get a big swath of that pattern. And I love this pattern. It's a classic black and white. I don't think you can go wrong with it. It's just a super easy one, especially for fall and winter if you care about matching your patterns to your season. Top zip closure. On the interior, you have your very traditional 2-in-1. So you have that zip pocket across the back. This is a good size. It will hold my checkbook cover. And then you have your 2 slip pockets right here on the front. So this is a great configuration. It's a really good size. It'll hold anything and everything that you want it to or need it to. Super versatile bag, shoulder strap, crossbody strap. take them, leave them, or move them as you want. It's a great bag style. So that's the Go Ahead Convertible Crossbody in Stellar Paisley. Okay, the next item I picked up is the 16-ounce travel mug in Peacock Garden. I have never purchased any of these, so I don't know how well they work, but I am excited to give it a try. Y'all know I absolutely love this pattern. This cup in particular, let me see, has the screw-off lid. This is plastic, for sure. This one is plastic. As I said, the lid just screws on there. And on the top, if you see, it's just got a little pop top. So, I'm not sure how long this would keep your beverage hot or cold. But, it's definitely a cute little drink container. So, I will give y'all an update later on after I've had a chance to try it out and see how it works. But that's the 16-ounce travel mug. So, pick that one up. And then along the same vein, I also got the 25-ounce water bottle in Peacock Garden. I love this pattern. That's for sure. This is one of my favorites that has come out in a long time. So, this one is metal. This one is a stainless steel. And you have the little hole through your lid right here, so you could put a carabiner in there and attach it to a backpack or a bag or whatever you want to do. This is a screw off top again, and it's just an open hole down in there. But with this one being the stainless steel, I do think it should keep your drink cold better, or hot, whichever you prefer, however you want to use it. But again, after I have a chance to use it and see how well it works, I'll give you an update. These next two I already have, but I picked these up as gifts for a couple of other people. But these are the little hair accessory kits. This one is in the Blue Island Medallion. I like this side of it. I like that placement on there. But these are the ones that I love so much because the pouch is a perfect size. And you get your headband, scrunchie, and then the little phone cord tie. I'm not sure why these aren't hooked in there, but that's okay. And then this one is in the Sunny Medallion. I love this print. I think as far as prints go, this is the epitome of a summer print. Again, you get your headband, little phone cord tie, and then your traditional scrunchie. Love these little hair accessory kits. Literally, if there's one accessory piece I would tell you to pick up from a factory outlet store, it's one of these. Because not only do you get all of the little hair pieces, you get the little pouch. And I'm telling you guys, this little pouch is the perfect size as a catch-all for nearly any bag that you have. So, those are the hair accessory kits in Sunny Medallion and Blue Island Medallion. Alright, these next two I'm going to show you together because they are called completely different things, but they're extremely similar. And I didn't have either one of these, so I didn't know what the differences were, so I got both to give them a try. So let's start with this one. This one is called the Travel Cosmetic in Stellar Paisley, and it is folded for shipping. So with this style, you have a double zipper. So you have one on this side and one on this side. And if I can get it zipped, I'll show y'all. I get super frustrated sometimes with how they fold these things for shipping. Okay, so you have a double zipper right there on the front. And overall, this is like a train case shape and style. As I said, they've bent it for shipping, but it is just kind of that rectangular train case there. So you have a grab handle on top and this double zip. And when you open it up, you have nothing on the flap on this one. There is no plastic lining, anything like that. Along this back wall right here, you have a zip pocket. And then, let me flip this around. On each end, you have a mesh pocket. So you have one there, and one there. And then on the front, you get 2 more mesh pockets on that one. And other than that, if this wasn't so bent up, I could show you. It's just an open case. So this one is called the Travel Cosmetic. And now this one is called the Train Case, and sure enough. But again, it's kind of that same size and shape. This one, again, also has a double zipper. So both of them have the double zipper and the top little grab handle. This one has a piece of cardboard in it. So that's strange. So on the flap of this one, you get a zipped mesh pocket. And then on the inside of this one is plastic lined. You can see that reflection. So this one is plastic lined. And you don't have any pockets on the ends like you did in the other one. And you don't have that back zipper pocket. You have 2 mesh pockets on the back. And then you have 2 more. If I can pull them off there and show you. 2 more on the front. So if I hold them side by side, I can show you the differences better. So the flaps on each, this one has a zipper, this one has nothing. Plastic lined, not plastic lined. This one has an internal zip pocket along the back. This one has no zip pocket along the back. It's in the flap. They both have the little mesh pockets on the interior. This one has the mesh pockets all the way around. So you have one here, and then 2 on the front. This one you get 2 on the front, 2 on the back. So very, very, very similar items, but also very different. So this one is the Travel Cosmetic in Stellar Paisley. This one is the Train Case in Sure Enough. So if at any point y'all would like me to actually fill these and show you if they hold the same amount or different amounts, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that. Alright, the next one I picked up was another one of these clearly colorful stadium pouches in the gray and white bandana. I've shown this item before. This again is a gift. A lot of these items that y'all are seeing that I've already shown in previous videos, I purchased them again because I've tried them and I love them, so I've purchased them for gifts for various people. So that's what this one was for. I really like the pattern on it. Okay, the next one that I purchased is new to me. This is the Factory Style Compact Travel Cosmetic, again in Peacock Garden. So I don't have any of this style from the factory outlet. It's a really, really simple piece. It's got a little bit of a base on it there. I guess it could be a really good base depending on how full you made it, how much you stuffed it. But it looks like a good size for your handbags. It is just plastic lined. Nothing special, no other pockets or anything in there. So that's the Compact Travel Cosmetic. Alright, these next two, again, I'm going to show you at the same time so we can kind of contrast and compare, because these are very, very similar, but again, different. So let's start with this one. This one is the 3-piece cosmetic set in Stellar Paisley. So you have a single zip closure. Nothing on the other side. You have that top grab handle, and then you have the larger plastic container. And inside the 3-piece, you have your 2 cotton pieces. So 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3. The smallest of the bunch is this little square. I like the little square. This seems like a good size. Not plastic lined, just a solid gray interior on that one. And then the larger piece of the two is kind of, again, like a little train case style. So this one has its own little grab handle there. And then again, a single zipper. Not plastic lined again, just that solid gray interior. And neither of these have any additional pockets on the inside. So, if I hold these two side by side to give you a little bit of a better idea, because I never know the size of these, but I like both of these quite a bit. So this was the 3-piece Cosmetic with the little plastic case, and I love these plastic cases. Don't overlook your plastic cases. These are so handy. Now this one is the 4-piece Cosmetic Organizer in Kauai Floral. So again, you have that plastic case, and let me show you these side by side really quickly. This one got a little crunch from the way they shipped it, but when they're zipped, the 3-piece is a little bit shorter than the 4-piece, but it's also a little bit deeper, and then a little tiny bit longer. So the 4-piece is taller, but the 3-piece is a little longer and a little deeper as far as the plastic cases go. So your 4-piece, when you open it up, this one doesn't have like a recess on the lid the way that the 3-piece does. So let me open them and I'll show you that. Can you see there? The 4-piece pretty much sits flat on top, whereas the 3-piece kind of has that little lip to it. So that's also different. And then in your 4-piece, you get 2 pouches that are about the exact same size. So these are longer, more like pencil cases. They're roughly almost, I would say they're very, very similar, with this one being maybe a little tiny bit bigger. You get one in the cotton, so that's that Kauai floral print. I like it. I'm glad that I got accessory pieces in it. I'm not sure if I'm sold on a bag just yet, but I'm sure this will be one of those patterns that grows on me. So you get the cotton piece that's like the pencil case. The interior on this one is kind of that deep magenta color, no plastic lining. And then you get a piece in the lighten up or reactive material, whichever one they're calling it now. This one, again, has that deep magenta interior, but this one's lined with kind of that, almost that rubbery feeling material that they put on the inside of some of their pencil cases. And then the last piece that you get in the 4-piece Cosmetic is like this little short train case. So again, this one has its own little grab handle at the top, a single zipper. This one opens up, that same interior, no other pockets, no plastic lining. So again, this one is the 3-piece Cosmetic set in Stellar Paisley, and this one is the 4-piece Cosmetic Organizer in Kauai Floral. So similar idea, very different. The one other thing that I should probably mention is the grab handle on top of the 3-piece is wider. It's connected on the top about an inch from the edge on each side. So this one is quite a wide but short grab handle. This one doesn't go all the way to the sides on the grab handles. It's stitched, you know, closer in. This one is even shorter. But, so they both have grab handles, but again, different kinds of grab handles. So, that's the cosmetic organizer sets. Next, I picked up a bunch more of these market totes. I got quite a few of these. I can't remember who it was, but somebody had mentioned to me that they use these as gift bags for birthdays, holidays, Christmas, things like that. And I thought that was a fabulous idea. How awesome is that? That you can gift this to someone as the gift bag that you put the present in. But then they also have the reusable market tote that they can keep and continue to use too. So it's like a 2-in-1 gift. So I love that idea, and I picked up a bunch more of these. If you don't have any of the market totes and you think that these are just useless and pointless, I promise you, pick up one and you will never look back. These have so many uses. So, a bunch of the market totes. Oh, and that's Stellar Paisley again. The next item I picked up is the eyeglass case in Peacock Garden. So, this is the first one of these that I've ever picked up. Obviously, I wear glasses and contacts. And I have a few other eyeglass cases, but I had never tried this style. So I wanted to give it a try. No peacocks or anything on here, but really, really liked this case after I got it. So this is a hard case. It has structure. It doesn't smash. I like it quite a bit. And it's got this magnetic closure right here on the front. I think this used to be a button or a snap closure on some of the older versions of it. But I love this magnetic closure. It's really nice and strong. I mean, you can hear it snapping back. And it's just a good, sturdy case. So, here are my eyeglasses that I wear all the time. They fit in there perfectly. And this case with the structure will keep them from getting broken, bent, smashed, anything like that. Now, don't get me wrong, this does have some flexibility to it. It's not like it's, you know, solid, but you can see that stiffness and that structure that it has. So I'm really happy that I picked this up, and I probably will get a few more of these in the future because this is just a great little item. Especially if you wear glasses or readers, or even for your slimmer sunglasses that maybe were more expensive and you want to make sure they don't get broken. Definitely try one of these out because I'm super happy with this. So, yeah, eyeglass case in Peacock Garden. This next one I picked up is another completely new style to me. This is, where's the tag? I'll tell you what it is in just a second. So this is the RFID small bifold wallet in Blue Island Medallion. This was the most inexpensive pattern that was offered in this style. And I'm still not 100% sure on how well I'm going to like it. But I do like the Blue Island Medallion anyway, so I figured I would give it a try in the most inexpensive way that I could, and then if I end up really liking it, I can get a couple more. So, this is a really simple item, but I hope I like it. So, on the outside, front, and back, you have absolutely no pockets, no anything. You get the little Vera Bradley tag right there on the front, but that's all on the outside. When you open it up, it has a little snap button closure, and if you can see, the snaps are on these two little tabs. so that I believe that that's so if you have this completely full, you can have a little bit of expandability there with those little tabs, letting the wallet, you know, poof out a little more to hold your items. So it says it's RFID protected, if that matters to you. And then on this side, you get 1, 2, 3, and 4 card slots. And then you have another slip pocket behind that. On the opposite side, you have a slip pocket. And then on top of that, you have this little zip pocket for your coins or change, whatever you want to put in there. I don't think that I would put a ton of change in this pocket just because that would bulk this out really fast. But you can do it however you want. And then clipped right in the middle, you have this little metal key clip. So you could clip that. You could clip your keys on it. You could clip it to a D-ring or, you know, one of the rings on your bag. You could clip it to a lanyard. Whatever you wanted to do. So I really like the idea of this, but being that I'm a person that doesn't tend to actually use card slots anymore, I use more compact wallets where I just take a chunk of my cards and throw them in there. I'm not sure how well I'm going to like this with having to use the little card slots again, but I want to give it a try because I really like the little compact size of it. I like the little key clip inside there so that you can clip it to things or clip your keys onto it or however you want to do it. So I'm excited to give this one a try. So that is the RFID small bifold wallet in Blue Island Medallion. Cute little piece. Okay, these next couple pieces might seem a little strange, but just go with me on it, okay? So the first one is this packing cube set. This in and of itself is not strange, but I'll explain. So, I've never had a packing cube set. I've never felt like I needed one, but I have a very specific purpose in mind for this. So let me show you the little set. So this comes as 3 pieces. Your smallest piece right here has no handle or anything like that. It is just a little zip around container pouch. So the smallest one zips around halfway down, and your little mesh part on the front folds down. So you don't have complete access into this entire pouch. You get half access on this one. I didn't realize that. Okay. The middle pouch, again, is the exact same way. It's bigger, but again, it only zips that first half. I'm not sure why these don't zip, you know, on 3 sides to do a complete flap opening. Didn't realize that when I got these, so we'll have to see. They have some decent depth on them, though. Let me zip this back up and I'll show you. So, they have a decent amount of depth. It's probably 3 1/4, 3.5 inches there. And then your largest of the 3 pouches, again, zips the exact same way, halfway, and flaps open. Which I guess depending, you know, if you're using this as what it's intended for, to put clothing in, if you rolled it or folded it or however you wanted to do it, you could easily access it, I'm sure, even though this doesn't completely zip open. But I just don't understand why they wouldn't go ahead and do the full zip on 3 sides so that you could actually open this entire thing. So, I'm not sure if you know the logic behind that. Please fill me in. This is, again, the Stellar Paisley. But I bought this with a very specific purpose in mind. Again, I'll tell you in just a second. And of your pouches, the largest one has a little grab handle. The other two do not, but the largest piece does. So that is the packing cube set in Stellar Paisley. Okay, I told y'all I was going to look crazy, but just stay with me. The next item I got was a ton of these little mesh wash bags. Whatever the limit was, like 8 or 10, I got all of them. These were like $1 something. And again, I have a very specific reason that I bought these. So let me show you one of them really quickly. And then I'll explain the purpose with the next item. So, these little mesh wash bags, it's literally just called Mesh Wash Bag Felicity Paisley. So you get the pattern on the trim and that's it. The top of these is pretty cool, I think. If you can see, there's this little spandex loop thing here. And when you open it up, you know, it's intended to put your delicates or your masks or whatever in and then throw the whole thing in the wash so that the items inside here don't get messed up. These are a decent size. They're not enormous, but, you know, they would hold quite a few masks or, you know, underwear, whatever, your bras. So, when you go to zip this back up, the purpose of the little... Shoot, hold on. Okay. So, you zip it up, and then the purpose of this little spandex piece is that you can slide your zipper into it, if I can do this. But it's so that you can slide the zipper into it, and so that while it's in the wash, your zipper's not getting caught on your other clothing items and, you know, putting holes into it or snags or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty neat. But I bought a ton of these. So let me put this one up and I will get the next item out and show you why. So the next item I picked up is the... Let me find... Oh my goodness. The Lay Flat Travel Duffel in Straw Flowers. So I love this pattern, first of all. I like the idea of the lay flat, and I had never tried this before. So I got this for two reasons. The first being travel, obviously. I think this will make a great travel bag. So you have these two shoulder straps that give you, you know, your standard duffel strap drop, I guess you would say. Super comfortable. This is the Performance Twill material, so it's going to be super wipeable. I love the pattern. And this one was marked down to like $60 or something, plus the additional 30% off, so it came out to like 40 something. Anyway, for that price, I grabbed it to try it. So, let me show you the features and then I'll get into why I got this. So on the front, you have a zip pocket right here. Great Performance Twill zippers, super smooth. Directly behind that, you have a big slip pocket. You have no pockets on either end because you have these D-rings. And they're on opposite sides because of the way the bag is constructed, but it is for an adjustable, removable shoulder crossbody strap. On the back side, you have a zip pocket. Not a zip pocket, it's a slip pocket. But down here at the bottom, it's got that awesome little zipper feature so that you can choose to open it up and have your trolley sleeve, or zip it closed so you have an additional slip pocket. And then the main interior, you have a double zip, if you can see one here and one here. So you have a double zipper, and this goes around 3 sides to let you completely open this up and allow it to lay flat. Hence the name. So on this side, you have one large mesh pocket. It does have, again, the double zippers there. So you can completely zip this down on 3 sides, and this will completely flap open to give you access to everything on this side. And you have a good probably 6 inches or more of depth on this side. So initially I thought this other side was the exact same, but it's not. So on this side you have this big long zip pocket, and this is a big mesh zip pocket that you can see through. But right behind that, again, you have those double zippers there, and you can undo this side, but this is more like a privacy side because you can't see through this to in here. And again, you have that great depth, probably another 6 inches or more on this side for this pocket. So I bought this not only as a great travel bag, but also to maybe potentially help solve some of my storage issues. So let me show you what I mean. So for a lot of my pouches, cosmetics, things like that, I have had them in various different duffel bags, larger totes, and they were just scattered here and there, and I never could find what I was looking for, and it was just a giant pain in the ass. So when this popped up on the online outlet sale, I thought maybe this would be the better way to organize some of those, because you have this side that you can see everything in there. So I thought, well, maybe I can put a bunch of my cosmetics and my little pouches down in there and I'll be able to see them. But, you know, I can open this up and lay it flat and I'll be able to see what's in there so that I'm not just digging around blindly down in a big tote bag. And then on this side, you know, I would have to unzip it to see what was on this side, but I thought, well, maybe that'll work. And then when I saw these little mesh wash bags, I actually saw the packing cubes first. And I thought, well, maybe that's an even better way to organize this. Like, I can put all of my small cosmetics in one of the packing cubes and then set it in here. That way, if that's what I'm looking for, I can just unzip it, pull that pouch out with all of my little small cosmetics, and then go from there. And then I kept thinking about it, and I was like, there's only 3 in there. Then I ran across these wash bags, and I thought, well, maybe that's what I need to do. I can take my different categories, like all of my little hair accessory kit pouches, put all of those in one of these as a little storage container, then put it in here so I can see the pouches that I'm looking at, or, you know, which set of pouches I'm looking at, pull that bag out and just deal with that set. But, you know, I have a lot of the small and the mini cosmetics, so I would have to put those in more than one of these, but you see what I'm saying. Like, I could use these little mesh wash bags as kind of organizing containers within the larger holder. But in between the time that I ordered all of this, thinking that I was going to try to organize some of my pouches in this way, I ended up finding this, if you can see this right here. And this was just at my local dollar store. I don't know how things are where y'all live, but literally the dollar store's taken over the world here. But this is a toy container. It's, let me find the little thing. So this was like $3 or $5 at my local dollar store. And it was just called a toy cabbie. or toy cubby. I don't know why I say cubby, but it's just called a toy cubby. So you can see right here, it's just this like hanging mesh thing with these holes, and you just store stuff in it. So for $3 or $5 or whatever, I went ahead and grabbed it. I hadn't got any of this yet. And I started putting a lot of my, I put larger cosmetics up here, and these do contain a lot of my smaller pouches, like my Kiss Lock pouches, my mini dome cosmetics, things like that. And then the next one down, I put like my tech cases, some of my small and mini cosmetics, some of my flat pouches, and so on and so forth. And I'm actually really liking that. It just kind of hangs off the front of my shelving here. And the items that are behind it, I don't get into a whole lot. So it's not really in the way. But it gives me extra storage kind of off the front of my shelves, if that makes sense. But all of my pouches are now accessible and I can see them. So ultimately, I don't know which one I'm going to use. I'm still going to try this out because I'll use it for travel regardless. But I got all those little mesh bags for some organization and to try this out and see if I would like it. So I am still going to try it out and see if I like it. And if I end up going with this method, then I'll come back and show y'all. If I keep it this way, then you'll see that in future videos. But that was my initial thought with this lay flat duffel. So whether I end up using it to help organize some of my pouches and cosmetics and things, or whether I just keep it as an awesome travel bag, I'm not sure yet. But either way, it will get used, and this is a great item that I got at a great deal. So the last few items that I have for this haul are actually for one of you guys. So when I ultimately made my order, my online outlet order in August, I had put up a video, done some editing, and I was looking at my channel, and I realized that I was getting fairly close to 300 subscribers. And I decided I wanted to get something to do another giveaway, because I genuinely love giving things away. It's like sharing the love, you know what I mean? So it makes me feel really, really good to be able to do that. And ultimately, y'all really have no idea how much it means to me that you take the time out of your day to watch these videos, to subscribe to my channel, to spend some of your extremely precious time with me, just hanging out, talking about these things. And I've told you from the beginning that in my mind, it was going to be a miracle if there were even 100 of you guys that wanted to watch these videos and chat with me and just talk about these things. So I feel hugely honored and appreciative that there are almost 300 of y'all now that have subscribed and that just want to spend some of your time with me and chat with me and talk with me. And so in honor of that, I think I'm at like 292 the last time I checked. So I figured that's close enough to 300, so I would make this kind of fun. And I want to give back 3 of my favorite Vera Bradley items to one of you. So let me show you what I'm giving away this time, and then I'll tell you how to enter. So it's actually 4 items because I have to give you the gift bag to go with them, right? So the first one is the Market Tote in Stellar Paisley that I'm going to put these things in. The second item is the wristlet keychain, and this again is in Stellar Paisley. I'm not going to take this out because this is brand new for one of you. And again, this is just a few of my favorite items. Supposed to be 3, but it's going to end up being 4 with the Market Tote. So the wristlet keychain, I absolutely love those keychains. Use them all the time. The next one is the ink pen set. Y'all have heard me talked time and time and time again about how I love these ink pen sets. They're lightweight, they write perfectly, you get 3 cute patterns in one. So, the ink pen set. And last but certainly not least, the Cozy Throw. So this is the Cozy Life Throw Blanket in Nordic Stripe Multi. These are super soft, and like I told you, everybody's getting a blanket this year. So for my 300 or close to 300 subscriber giveaway, I'm doing the Cozy Throw, the keychain, the pens, and then of course it'll all come in the market tote. There may even be one more sneaky little thing that I add in there, but it hasn't shown up yet, so that'll just be a surprise for whoever wins. But it's just my small way of telling you guys thank you and showing my appreciation, because y'all really have no idea how much I truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you all. You take the time out of your day to watch these videos, to chat with me about all of these frivolous little things that I love so much. And you're all so kind and so sweet and so encouraging. I can't begin to tell you all how amazing this community really truly is. I have yet to see anyone be harsh or negative or mean to anybody else. Everybody is just so kind and so supportive, and I love that, you know. And this is my tangent, I realize, but it is what it is. With the state of the world these days, and every time you turn on the news, it's always something else, right? There's always some other negative something coming up. And it's horrible. It can make you feel like an absolute pile of shit, for lack of a better term. I mean, it can make you feel awful. So to have this community where we can just chat about these frivolous little bags and accessories and, you know, things that are small that really don't mean anything in the big picture, but they make us happy. They put a smile on our face, and that's all that matters. It's about the little things in life that make you happy. And I don't always mean the material things by any means, but in the context of my channel and what I'm talking about, it is the little things. You know, a cute ink pen set, a little keychain that you can put on your keys, a cozy blanket to snuggle up in. It's about the little things. And so I love giving back to you guys just to show my appreciation. And yeah, that's it. So how do you enter for this giveaway? Very simple. 1, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. 2, make sure you have the bell turned on. That way you know whenever I upload a new video. 3, use the keyword fall. It's fall. We're getting into fall. The cozy blanket will be perfect for that. So somewhere in your comment, you don't have to work it into the comment. You don't have to be like so excited for fall, or, you know, you can do it that way, but you can leave your comment and then underneath it just write the word fall, F-A-L-L. You don't even have to leave a full comment if you don't want to. You can just write the word fall. But that's all you have to do to enter. Absolutely nothing else. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on the bell notifications, and leave the word fall in the comments below. That's it, you guys. So that's it for today's video, y'all. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope maybe you saw something that you wanted a little bit more information about, or I hope maybe this was just a way for you to zone out for a little bit and get away from the daily grind, or, you know, get through cooking dinner or whatever it may be. I just hope that you enjoyed it in your own special way, however that works for you. So until the next one, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.